Hi everybody, welcome back again to the Drunken Bull Ranch. I'm Reed. So this morning I'm baling hay. I should have baled it yesterday, but I was at work for way too long. You know, us farmers, we gotta have day jobs to support the farms. Anyway, so I wanted to show you this. I've got about half the field done, well, a little over half, but like I said, this hay is a little drier than I like. Flip some over for you. I mean, it's dry. So yeah, I probably should have baled it yesterday or last night with a little dew on it, but oh well, it is what it is at this point. So as always, I've got the little XR 4150 LS running the Johndeere. Whoa, hey, there's a hole there. The Johndeerebaler. It's a 466. And it just ejected a bale as I stopped to roll some bales out of my way. But when you're baling hay, you always want to make sure that your tensioner is adjusted correctly. For this stuff, I've got it just as tight as it'll go. And then you always want to make sure that your knotters are adjusted well and greased, and that your knives are sharp. But the baler's baling good. I haven't broke a bale yet on this field, which makes me feel pretty good. If your knotters aren't working good or your knives are dull, you'll end up with broken bales and broken strings, and it's a pain in the butt. So every year, at the end of the year, I go through and I grease everything before winter and just let it sit that way. In the spring, I make sure the knives are sharp, grease it again, and yeah, it works pretty good. Now, on your balers, you always want to have the manual so that you get your timing right, get your adjustments right, go through it, make sure everything's working the way it's supposed to. Because when it's not working, it's a bad day. Anyway, I'll get busy and get some more hay baled. And we'll find out how many bales I got when I'm done. Talk to you soon. I broke a shear pin. See that thing spinning? There's a shear pin right down there. So when I shut the baler off to make the video, I'm guessing that I broke the shear pin. Anyway, it happens. But when I fired the baler up, it just sheared the pin right off. So I'll have to replace that pin really quick. Okay, let me show you this. This little bolt right here is called the shear pin. And when it breaks off, then the baler does not function. So, luckily, I have some right here. Let me get one out and I'll show you. Okay, so that is the shear pin. It's basically a bolt, but it's actually designed to break. And the John Deere guy that I talked to says that you should put these through from the back side, which is kind of a pain at times. Hold on. If I can get it in the hole back there. This is heck. Oh, and I discovered I have a wasp nest right there. How nice. This might take a second to get aligned. Hold on. Okay, so I got the bolt in there, or the shear pin. I just got to tighten it up. Okay, so I got the shear pin in. Let me show you. I don't know if you can. It's right down there. That guy right there. Now, like I said, when I talked to John Deere about this baler, and actually in the manual, it says put it in from the back side. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is, but that's what they say, so that's what I do. Anyway, so I'm right here, and I just keep the wrenches right there and the shear pins in this guy, and you know, miscellaneous little parts. And it's an old baler, so I go through a lot of parts. Oh, I didn't get that. Hold on. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, it happens. So if you break a shear pin, not a big deal. Just make sure you have some. I actually order mine from John Deere, and they ship them to me. Works out pretty good. Anyway, I'll get started baling again, and we'll go from there. Here we go. Back to life. Oh, forgot the emergency brake. Okay, everybody, so I'm all done baling, and I just counted the bales. I got 101. So right about what I thought I was going to get, or was hoping for. I was hoping for 100. I got 101. Technically, there's 2 in the baler, so there's 103. So I got 103 off of this, and I got 103 off of the field on the other side of the baler and the tractor there, which gives me a total of 206. So I'm gonna say that I would like to go into winter with 300. So I'm hoping to get another 100 bales between the leased property and that pasture. I don't know if this one's gonna grow enough to get another cut off of it, especially with the water situation, but here's hoping. So anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. Now, the other thing that I should tell you guys is that I've been running a square baler since I was about 8 years old. About the time that I could push in the clutch on the tractor, my dad put me on it. So I've gotten pretty familiar with them. I'm going to say you need to get familiar with your equipment so that you know what it's doing and the sounds it's making. Because if you can figure out something's wrong before it really goes wrong, you're in better shape. Anyway, as always, support your local farmers. Have a wonderful day, and we'll talk at you later. Bye.